Hi, I'm Lisa Leiter in Chicago Business Today, leading Chicago's entrepreneurs. Google's Kevin Willer will become the new chief executive of the Chicagoland Entrepreneurial Center. His move comes at a time when Chicago's startup community is gaining more attention because of Groupon, and as Mayor-elect Rahm Emanuel is about to take office. Willer sat down with me to talk about his new post and Chicago's standing in the tech world. So Kevin, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Congratulations on your new job.
I'm very excited about it. Thank you.
One of the first things I want to ask you about is what would you say is the chief complaint among entrepreneurs, and how do you plan to address it in this new role?
Well, I think the biggest thing with entrepreneurs in Chicago that I've talked to is mentorship, and it's about connections into businesses that have had success in the past and have built up, who could potentially be helpful in helping them navigate things like marketing or building their operations or building their financial models, and giving them kind of that mentorship from a point of, hey, we've done this before, we've been there and done it, and we can help you grow.
Off camera, you talked about the various enclaves around town.
Yeah.
With entrepreneurs. Do you think there needs to be a centralizing and maybe even a formalizing of some of these networks in order to give Chicago a better edge in the tech world?
What a lot of entrepreneurs talk about is they want to be around people like them that are having similar challenges that they can talk to and bounce ideas off of. So, it would be great to have it. I think the CEC can really be helpful, at the very least, bringing together those different enclaves and having them communicate, connect in different formats, maybe through dinners or social events or panels and those kinds of things.
Where do you think Chicago stands as a tech community? What do you think has been so far the biggest impediment to attracting talent and to retaining startups?
Right. We have all the ingredients right now, and I really think we're at a kind of a transformational moment here in Chicago's business history where we can build next generation companies here because we have the talent, we have capital, both kind of institutional capital, but a lot of angels now, a lot of reinvestment by people who've been successful before in new startups. And then we have the infrastructure. We have a lot of great organizations in Chicago that are doing a lot of great things to support this community. The impediment maybe in the past has been not bringing all of this together, and that's really something we can do right now.
You're starting your new role as we're about to get a new mayor as well. How do you see Rahm Emanuel playing into the entrepreneurial community? How much of a force do you think he will be in raising Chicago's profile?
The mayor-elect is really encouraging new companies in Chicago and the startups. He's talked about a number of them. He's talked about the success of Groupon. So he understands that this is going to be really important, and I welcome the opportunity to work with them on accelerating the startup scene here.
How important do you think Groupon's success has been to attracting attention to Chicago? I mean, is it finally the sort of green light that everybody has been waiting for?
There's been a lot of successes over time, but that one really shone a light on Chicago on not just a national and local basis, but on a global basis. And now we're starting to see talent move here. I don't feel like we've seen enough of that in the past, both high-level talent, but also people who just want to work for the next great companies here.
You spent the last 10 years at Google, certainly a very successful company. What do you think your departure means for Google here going forward?
We started the Google office here 10 years ago. Today we have 400 folks here, a lot of open jobs. It's very exciting. I think I leave Google in a very, very good hands and in a very good place. We were helped a lot in the early days of Google by various folks around town, and I kind of want to have the CEC do that for the next generation of entrepreneurs.
All right, Kevin, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And that's this edition of Chicago Business Today. You can read more about Willer at chicagobusiness.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.